guys. So this is my first voiceover. It's probably gonna be crappy, but we're still doing it because I love you so much, and 3 minutes of video of just me drawing are kind of boring, you know? Anyway, as you could probably guess from the video, this is just it. I'm redrawing the mascot of the Jubilee, Luce, in my style. Why? Because I don't know if you guys remembered it, but I did post something about it, so here we are. Isn't that great? Oh, of course it is. Sorry. Anyway, also speaking of Luce, isn't it weird that like less than 2 hours after she was announced, we already have a creepy amount of Rule 34 stuff on it? I mean, I get it, it's a rule of the internet, but for God's sake, she's a child. Anyway, her design is very simple yet full of stuff. You know, it's kind of like the Genshin characters, you know, or in general, most of the gacha games characters. Looks simple, looks pretty good, and then you go into it and you notice how many details there are, which is beautiful for people who play it / watch it, but hateful for people who want to make fan arts of it, like me, because making her was hell. I've spent more than an hour making this. You guys are seeing this, no, maybe not an hour, half an hour maybe? 40 minutes, 50 minutes, or something like that, almost an hour. It's not very good, you know, it's not a very pleasant way to spend your day. Mostly because I should have flute lessons, not flute lessons, but I should exercise, because we got tasked with none other than goddamn Final Countdown, which, you know, is not the easiest of the songs to make with a goddamn flute, but I love it, so it's alright. Anyway, for some reason, when I first saw her, I thought she looked a lot like the Doki Doki characters, which turns out it's true, it's the same artist, so it wasn't just some weird stuff. Speaking of Doki Doki, I actually have a pencil case with that, but that's not the point. Another thing I've noticed is that there's 2 different fan arts about her. The normal ones and the creepy ones. So we are gonna talk about the normal ones because we're good people. The amount of things that her anime-looking style has generated is kind of cool, you know, because people have generated an headcanon, like it's basically becoming something canonical, that her stand is Jesus Christ, which I genuinely approve, because, you know, it's very nice, but she, you know, to all of the people who make Rule 34 art of her, remember that she will come to you and she will destroy you with the power of Christ and anime. And I've just realized, because I'm recording this, watching the video, but I am recording this right now, not while I record a video, and it's only 3 minutes, a little less than 3 minutes, and still got another 30 seconds. I have no idea what to talk about, so, you know, she's adorable. Just speaking of that, I've seen a lot of people calling Luce a they because they did not understand what the hell her gender was, and let me see. A couple of things. First of all, she's clearly a child, like a girl, a little girl. Second of all, nothing, bye-bye.